Hey, my beautiful Leo seekers. Welcome back to the Existential Shift. I'm Morgane if you're new. Happy to have you, whether you're new or, a tribe member. Always welcomed. So this will be your May tarot scope. These are the after tarot that I'm using today. This will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, sometimes Venus. And I like to watch my Mars, but it's up to you guys, whatever you resonate with. So if this doesn't hit the mark, general readings, watch your other placements. Or check out the extended because I do a new shuffle there. Okay. So let's just get to it, right? Leo. What is going on with my Leos for the next month of May? Let's do this. Leo for May. Show me guidance and the energies for my Leo seekers for the month of May, please. 10 of Wands. A little overworked. Maybe too many expectations. Maybe there's something you're trying to avoid handling, so you're taking a lot upon yourself. Listen, if you don't drop the wands yourself, then they'll get dropped because you'll lose balance. You might as well do it yourself and pick and choose what you want to hold on to and what you feel like you can release. Or maybe even just for now, prioritize. Not doing everything at once doesn't mean not doing. The other way around. If you do everything at once, you end up not doing much at all. Because you can't put enough focus and energy. But if you, divide responsibilities and prioritize, well, that's the auntie in me. Well, you'll get it all done. But maybe you're just trying to avoid facing something. Us workaholics. Okay, speaking of workaholics, the Emperor, 7 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. Yes, definitely. Definitely some of us are overworking ourselves and taking a lot of responsibilities to avoid facing something. It allows us to not acknowledge what is needed, but can't last for long. Judgment. You are called to handle this. This could be a family member. This could be your own psychological stuff. This could be a child. That you need to put your emphasis and focus a little bit more onto them. And so if you feel like certain things in your life are dropping or not working out, no matter how much focus you're putting on them, it's the universe being like trying to derail you towards a different focal point that is more urgent right now, that needs more of your attention. 2 of Cups. Okay. I like that. This could be a partner. This could be a romantic potential. And this one kind of, yes, definitely something romantic. Hello, the Lovers. Okay. So you've been working really hard. You've proved yourself. Hello, I'm the Emperor in the house. You've saved some money. You're now seeing results. And now it's time to do the thing that you said you'll do once you'll be able to. You're able to now. Focus on that person. The Lovers, people automatically say love, which is true, but here's the thing. Here's the deep aspect of love. It requires room for the real thing. It requires space. And we are a vessel. Our human form, just inevitably, by default, makes us into a vessel. with a certain amount of room. So when you have a lot of things going on, then you don't have room for other stuff. Now, it's not just a matter of schedule. Oh, I have all of my daily is full. I don't have time to meet this person. It's not just about that. You need to understand that it's energy. It's the way energy works. So, for example, if you have the Lovers speaks of the things that you won't even believe. An old T-shirt of an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend that has been in your closet for like a few years. The energy of that connection, the energy of that relationship, the energy of that person, and this is not to shame or shade that person. It's just that is a past, okay? And if you're carrying your past with you, like and like in a tangible way, as opposed to just the memory, thus the learning, thus the knowledge, if it's actual physically in your space, that takes room. Whether you're aware of it or not, whether you see the connection or not, there's always correlation. Okay? So from ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends or old T-shirts to constantly being around for someone who isn't around for you, that takes a lot of your energy. Oh, Queen of Swords, discernment. All the air energy came around right under the Judgment. Time to make decisions and discernment. What's in, what's out. What qualifies to be a part of my future and what doesn't. What supports this self, this current self, and the future self that I wish to become, and what doesn't. Relationships in your life that you can't just get rid of, and say family members and all that are not sitting right, and it bothers you, and it makes you, it itches in the back of your mind. That also takes space. Fix it. Communicate. Call. Have the conversation. Strong air energy, Aquarius and Gemini energy. Maybe there's a parental figure you need to speak to. Maybe there's a child figure you need to speak to. Maybe it's you know, and in the midst of all that, I see a very, very loving bond that can take place for you and form. It's literally godsend. Like it's so godsend. Maybe you've met this person somewhere around either end of January, February or so. And they've been literally dropped into your life, like literally from above. Make space for that. This is very strong. Make space for it. Choose a path. The Lovers is about choosing a path and sticking through it. You can only find your true love, someone who generally resonates on the same frequency, when you find your own frequency, right? So if your frequency is tainted with so much energies that don't serve you anymore, then that thing can't really find its way to you energetically. Even if they're in your life, it's hard to make that final, make room. Completely derailing off the point in the conversation, but I built that today. Just saying. I'm just happy to have it in the background. Sorry, let's go back to this. Okay. This is gorgeous. I have 3 angels right here. You can see it, right? The angel Gabriel in the Judgment, and the wings here above the 2 of Cups, and the winged angel also here. It's like so divinely guided. It's beautiful. And we start with like such heavy feeling of responsibilities and duties, and we kind of held on to those because it allowed us to, not feel kind of I'm getting like this numbness, but you're waking up. Like there's someone in your life is literally waking you up. Queen of Wands. Okay, this could either be you or this person, but someone with a lot of energy and vitality, um, and optimism, and it's a life force. Queen of Wands. She's a life force. She's a martial artist. She's a leader. She's many things. I have her right next to Queen of Swords. Two queens and the Lovers. Maybe some of you are supposed to make a decision. So it's literal, huh? You want to make a decision? Okay. If it's hard for you to make a decision between two people, or let's say that's the situation. Let's say that is the situation. Clearing your path and cleaning your vessel from your apartment to your car to your contacts on your phone to your friends on Facebook to who you text and who you allow to text you at certain times. All that jazz. Once you make that clearance, you start seeing clearly. You start seeing the road better, and you start to really get a grasp of, okay, what it is that you truly want to choose, or what kind of a path you truly want to walk, because you're not blindsided with so much mess. You're blindfolding yourself, but you know you can't. You already know, or soon you will find out that you can't. The High Priestess. Okay, two queens are fighting, and who wins? A goddess. A lot of dualities here. We have Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and now the High Priestess, which is number 2. So we're going to have an interesting extended already. If you're new, what I do in the extended, I begin with taking the numeric repetitions and look at the either sacred geometry or the numerology aspect of things, and then I do a new shuffle. So, FYI. Okay, I want to see what this High Priestess is trying to say. The feminine power here is beyond powerful. There is a matter of sorcery, witchcraft, energy work, someone very, very deep, very intense, very knowledgeable, very capable, very charismatic, with a lot of mythical knowledge. The combination of Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Potentially, if this is the same individual, Queen of Swords bring a lot of ideas and ideologies and values to her work. It's beautiful. Okay. Give me 2 more, please, for May, for Leo, so we can see the entire picture. More for my Leos, please. Okay. Another 2. Oh my God, 2 of Wands. Okay. Decision is being made, and I feel like it's going to be easier than you think. Maybe this is kind of the past energy or really current energy that you're starting to step out of. Oh, and the Judgment is 20. It's also 2. Oh my God. Okay, so partnerships are very much on the table. Like romance, cooperations, could be work partnerships, romantic partnerships, friendships. It's a lot from everywhere. You have to make room in order for the right people to have room and come into your life, or just evolve. Because I see a lot of beginnings. Or maybe one step further from the beginning. Oh. Sorry. You're definitely taking a new path with a special person. And notice that we went from the 10 of Wands to the 2 of Wands. It's like, okay, everything so far, I need to, clear house, discern, make decisions, choose a path, look within, going outside, having fun, being a Leo, of course. The Queen of Wands, you can't not have fun. But also, being introspective and listening to your intuition. intuition is very strong here. Queen of Wands is very solar plexus, the core, our center. You know, the thing that connects the bottoms and the ups, the divine and the physical. And the High Priestess is very in tune, and she's also the bridge between the underworld and the above world, between the life and the death, between light and darkness, mystery and light, and mystery and consciousness. So there's a lot of going back and forth between these energies to really kind of, it's like you're going into different rooms within your psyche, within your self, and you're like, okay, this gets to stay, this goes out. This needs a little bit of work, so we're going to put this aside, but this can go, and this needs to move to this room because this is more important. This is not as important. So it's great, and that will allow you to really have something very, very interesting. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, sorry. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, this is like heart connection and vision connection. So it's something that, you know, if this is a special someone, you just have a very similar vision and a similar path. Like you understand each other on a deep esoteric level, on a vision kind of futuristic, who am I, what am I kind of level, and also on matters of the heart. Like the heart just kind of, your hearts just kind of read each other. I think it's very, very sweet. And the amount of twos that I have in the table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twos. You know, the Queen of Swords can also be related as a 2 because she is February and Aquarius. And February is 2 as well. So, very even numbers. We have like non-even numbers. I have like the 7. It's like very secluded and kind of works on his stuff, but now feeling okay, I've got it covered, and now I can make room for a connection. I love this. One last card, please, for Leos for May. Thank you. 4 of Pentacles, and here we have another 4. Okay. So of course it comes with a warning, but here's the thing, guys, gals. Look at him. You see how change is coming behind him, trying to like make him evolve and let go, but he's like really holding on to certain things he doesn't want to throw and doesn't want to let go of, and gives tons of excuses. Oh, this person, I can't put them in their place and set boundaries because they need me. What will they do without me? That's not about them. It's about your ego. Good morning. Oh, this type of project, I can't because I need the money. But hey, this project is actually taking a lot of time off your hands that doesn't allow you to invest in the thing that can actually create a future for you. So if you really want to talk about money, don't invest 70% in something that gives you like change, as opposed to invest, you know, maybe a little more and have more time to invest in, like, I don't know, a diploma for something that will give you a whole lot more in the future. For example, just don't make excuses. Okay, if the calling is clear and the potential is beautiful, and the downside of so many 2s is that it's passive. It's also coming a lot of potential, but a lot of passive energy. Initiate the change. Don't reject the change. Don't hold on, because the 4 of Pentacles leads to the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is a lot of loss with no way of going back. And it happens when we hold on to things out of fear, because it's the familiar and the known. It's not going to serve you here. It's a part of this energy. It's like you're doing so well, but it's on the 2. It doesn't progress to the 3, to like, okay, existence in the physical realm. 2 is like make a line, okay, which is just a theoretical notion in math, but it's not a real thing. But 3, 1, 2, 3, it's creating a triangle, the first shape, first 3D shape. We don't have that. What we do have is jumping back into, jumping forward but backwards into the 4, but it's a very, you know, fearful, holding on to the foundations that we have and we know and are familiar, as opposed to taking steps towards this, that. Because it's only once you clear the path and start walking in it is when you can meet that or be with the actual person that resonates in the same frequency as you are, because you are yourself. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, you have to be first completely perfect and completely pure within yourself to be with someone. I think you can grow together as long as two individuals are constantly willing to grow and be and evolve and expand and shift. Great. Problem starts is when one person evolves and grows and the other remains stuck. All right. I think this is good. Great stuff you have for me. I just don't be tempted to go back to things that didn't work just because they're familiar, because that will really taint what you have going on here. Yeah, this can very much be like a past relationship connection versus a present/future potential relationship connection that you're like kind of in and out, back and forth a little bit. Told you, if you wanted to make it easier on yourself to make a decision, do the work of clearing your path and your energies from things that don't work out, even seemingly things that you feel are not connected, like throwing shit out. Pardon my French. Okay, so my lovelies, your extended will consist of the numeric repetition and the major arcanas. The Emperor's 4, so I'm going to keep the 4 here, and we have 6 these here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is just the start of your extended, guys. After this, I'll clean the table, make a new shuffle of a Celtic cross, which are 10 new cards. We'll see what those will show us. And then for dessert, a rune reading. Celtic runes. It's known to be one of the first most ancient divinations tools. It's these are actually letters, an alphabet, a Gaelic alphabet that they use for divination and for energy work. The Nordic tribes and Celts. Okay. You know, Merlin, Ordain Le Fay, Avalon, all that jazz. Okay, regardless, in the information box, you'll find all my services. If you want to book a private reading with me, doesn't matter where you are in the world, if you have PayPal, it's totally possible to speak with me. You have several options, just check it out. And I also have an extended on top of the monthly extended that I created a buy all option, by the way. So if you want to watch several placements and cross-watching and all that, it's more worth the while on that aspect because you'll get all the videos, up to you. So they're also over there on Vimeo, you can find my 2019 Ministers of Magic, which is the extended for the entire year of 2019. This is April, still 8 months to go. There's a lot going on there. And what else? Tarot Masterclass. Oh my God. So I uploaded 2 new classes, the Fool and the Magician. We have moved on to the Major Arcana world. All the minor arcanas are over there, including the court cards. And now I added the Fool and the Magician. Next will be the High Priestess, and I'll keep going up the scale of the Major Arcana. So you can choose to either follow the process chronologically and have an intense path of becoming a tarotchi, or you can just be like, I want just these specific cards and just pick a few and download the specific ones you want. It's up to you. It's made in a way that can serve all types of seekers. Okay, guys, I love you very much. My Instagram is the Existential Shift. I don't think I ever say that. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is your opportunity. Join my tribe of seekers, and I will see you in a second. I'm doing this right now in your monthly extended. Okay, bye for now.